Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's your guy Coldfire, and today I am going to be bringing you the Beatles, Twist and Shout, and it was performed live on the Ed Sullivan Show back on February 23rd, 1964, way before I was conceived. But I know the Beatles. I think you have to be living on another planet if you don't know who the Beatles are. But I want to see them twist and shout, because I think this was another person's song. Twist and shout. Was that Chubby Checker? I don't know. Anyways, I think it's a cover of a. It could be their song. I don't know. No, the twist was someone else's song. I think this was theirs. Okay. Well, without further ado, let's see what they do on the Ed Sullivan Show. I love watching the Ed Sullivan Show. He always brings the best people on.
Well, shake it up, baby. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. Come on, baby. Come on and work it on out. Work it on out. Work it on out. You know you look so good. Look so good. You know you got me going. Got me going. Just like I knew you would. Like I knew you would. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on.
That was a royal treat. Yeah. I always noticed that with the Beatles and Elvis, usually with most popular male singers, the girls would just go fanatic, because it was in an era where, America was even more controversial back then, especially with the music, because rock was considered the devil's music. So they very seldom, up until, like the Beatles and Elvis and a couple of other ones, they had never seen anybody do these songs and do this kind of music before. So it actually put them in like a hypnotic state that they would actually just go crazy, because it was something they've never heard before. It's just unimaginable that, you know, the we could have been a little bit better, you know, how we treated artists, you know, because artists have their own way of expressing their artistic and, you know, expressions. And if you like them, watch them. If you don't like them, don't watch them. I like the Beatles. I love their songs. I grew up because I had an older brother who loved the Beatles and Elvis, and that's all he played. And so I grew up on listening to them. But I just especially love the Beatles because I think that was John Lennon singing the main thing, the main part of the song, and then I think I saw Paul McCartney over there, and then Reno, and I can't remember the other guy's name. Someone tell me in the box if you don't mind, in the comment box. But anyways, that was an incredible performance, and it was so good that Ed Sullivan allowed different artists, because I have reacted to Connie Francis on here, Judy Garland, and that goes to show he didn't care what type of music you sang. He just appreciated music. And so I know you had to wear suits and stuff like that. You couldn't wear outrageous costumes and everything. But that was the one and only The Beatles. Twist and Shout, performed on the Ed Sullivan Show of February 23rd, 1964. And I do hope that you guys enjoyed that reaction. And if you have any other Beatles requests, please drop them in the box down below, and I will be sure to react to them. Usually if they're on the Ed Sullivan Show, they don't get blocked. Now, I have reacted to about 3 or 4 of them that have been blocked. So I'm trying again to see if this one doesn't get blocked. But have a good day. Love you. And see you later on the next one. Bye-bye.